My son's fever broke last night after 4 days. The first thing he said was, "They let me go, but they're keeping you." I thought he was delirious. Then I checked my wife's phone. My son Noah was sick for 4 days. High fever, couldn't keep food down, barely conscious. My wife Andrea said it was just a bad flu. She said we didn't need to take him to the hospital. She said she would handle it while I worked. I trusted her. On the 4th night, I came home late from work and checked on Noah. His forehead was cool for the first time all week. His eyes were open and clear. He looked at me and grabbed my hand. "Daddy, they let me go, but they're keeping you." I thought he was still out of it. Fever dreams, confusion. I told him to rest and kissed his forehead. He held on tighter. I heard them talking, Mommy and the man. They said when I got better, we would go away, but you can't come. They said they're keeping you here. My stomach dropped. "What man, Noah? The one who comes when you're at work. He smells like cigarettes. Mommy laughs a lot when he's here." I sat on the edge of his bed for a long time. Noah fell asleep, still holding my hand. I didn't sleep at all. Andrea was already in bed when I went to our room. Her phone was charging on the nightstand. In 8 years of marriage, I had never looked through her phone. I trusted her completely. That night, I waited until she was snoring. Then I picked it up. The passcode was Noah's birthday. I opened her messages and found him immediately. His name was Jake. The messages went back 11 months. Almost a year of my wife talking to another man while I worked overtime to pay for the house she wanted, the car she wanted, the vacations she wanted. The messages were bad. Photos I can't get out of my head. Plans for a future that didn't include me. But the worst part was the conversation from 3 days ago, when Noah was at his sickest. Jake had written, "Is the kid going to be okay?" Andrea replied, "He'll be fine. Just a flu. But this is perfect timing, actually." Jake wrote, "What do you mean?" Andrea's response made my vision go black. I talked to my lawyer. If I file while Noah is sick, I can claim Daniel was neglecting us, working too much, never home, not even present when his own son almost died. I'll get full custody in the house. By the time he figures out what happened, it'll be over. Jake replied, "Smart, and then we're free." She used our son's illness to build a case against me. She kept him home from the hospital so she could say I wasn't involved enough. She was going to take everything and leave me with nothing. And I would have never known if Noah hadn't heard them talking. I put the phone back and went downstairs. I sat in the dark kitchen until sunrise. Then I started planning. The first thing I did was take Noah to the doctor myself. I made sure everything was documented. The receptionist noted that I brought him in, that I was concerned, that I asked all the questions. I got copies of everything. The second thing I did was call my own lawyer. I told him what I found. He said I needed evidence, but I had to be careful how I got it. In our state, recordings without consent were complicated, but phone records, bank statements, anything I had legal access to as a spouse was fair game. I pulled 3 months of bank statements. Andrea had been withdrawing cash twice a week, $200 here, $300 there, over $4,000 in 3 months that I couldn't account for. I checked our credit card, charges at restaurants I'd never been to, a hotel 40 minutes away that showed up 4 times. She wasn't even hiding it well. She just assumed I would never look. The third thing I did was talk to Noah, carefully. I asked him about the man with the cigarette smell. He told me Jake came over almost every day after school. He told me Jake ate dinner with them sometimes when I worked late. He told me Mommy said it was their special secret, and he shouldn't tell Daddy because it would make Daddy sad. My own son had been carrying that weight for months, protecting me from something he didn't understand. Andrea had turned our child into an accomplice. I filed for divorce on a Tuesday. My lawyer submitted everything, the bank statements, the hotel charges, a timeline showing Andrea kept Noah home sick for 4 days without seeking medical care while telling me not to worry. Andrea was served at her office. She called 30 minutes later, screaming, "What the hell is this? You know what it is. I found the messages. I know about Jake. I know you were planning to use Noah's sickness against me." She went quiet. Then her voice changed. "That little brat told you. That little brat is our son, and you used him as a prop in your scheme to steal my life." She tried everything after that, crying, apologizing, threatening. She said I would never see Noah again. My lawyer sent her lawyer a summary of what we had. The threat stopped. I got primary custody. The judge was not impressed by Andrea's affair or her plan to manipulate the situation. Jake disappeared the moment things got hard. Last Saturday, I picked Noah up from her place. He ran to my car and hugged me tight. He whispered, "I'm glad you listened to me, Daddy."